Hi you all, it's Jerusha. Today is Tuesday, March 7th, 2017. I'm coming to you today with an experiment, actually. There's a song by the Sisters of Mercy, sort of a 1980s gothic alternative rock band. I'm not sure if that's the right way to say it. From England, and they have a really great lead singer named Andrew Eldritch that has a really low voice, bass baritone voice. I've mentioned it on one other video, I believe. Sisters of Mercy. Anyway, if you don't love gothic music, well, I don't know, maybe you'll still think this video is interesting. I am making this video because there is a song that caught my attention. It's called I Was Wrong. That's the name of the song, actually. And that has something to do with what I want to talk to you about. All right, so this Sisters of Mercy album that I was wrong. I almost said More because there's another song called More. There it is. Why is it getting confused here? I was wrong. That was the song right after it. So this is called, this is the album called Vision Thing. 1990 release of Vision Thing is the album by the Sisters of Mercy, excuse me. Last song is called I Was Wrong. There, I Was Wrong. Track number 8. I'm not sure how to express this to you all. I like the lyrics. I'm going to have to play it. What will YouTube say? Do I have permission to play this? Do I have permission to insert playing of this song in the background in my video? I'm going to link to it if they cut it out. Okay. I'm going to pause it right now. Okay, so the lyrics, I'm going to link as well to the lyrics below. And there is a website called Song Meanings or Lyrics Meanings or something like that. Song Lyrics Meanings. People can like sort of wiki, you know, like just sort of add in what they think certain songs mean. Well, I don't have the attention span to read them all. But I also, you know, I think that like, this is how it is for me anyway. I listen to songs over and over and over again. I like them a lot. Actually, I don't usually like albums the first time I listen to them, or at least I'm not sure yet. So the more you listen to a song over and over again, you build this meaning in your mind. You get these like little snapshots of like the lyrics and the phrases in there, and it kind of builds together into something that you think that it might mean. And then when you find out what it really means by like looking at all the lyrics together, sometimes it's like, oh, maybe I was wrong. No pun intended, by the way. All right, so the psychological concept of projection comes up in my mind here when I was talking to you about coming up with other meanings for the lyrics than what you find out when you look at the full lyrics. You know, projection, yes, it's a psychological concept. Okay. Yeah, my dreads are back in this thing. I just got a shower. It looks ridiculous. I'm aware of that. People that haven't watched this video or my other videos from Dreadlocks perspective might think I'm an idiot, and others also may. That's fine. Projection. Okay, so I think that the psychological mechanism of psychobabble, right? Okay, projection. So when I look at projection online, it doesn't sound great. So I'm just going to read you this stuff. I think this is normal, by the way. I think that this is normal range. Normal range people do this. A person that has uncomfortable thoughts or feelings, they may project these onto other people or song lyrics that they're listening to. Assigning the thoughts or feelings that they need to repress, okay, or not aware of fully, or are fully aware of, and want to like find a song that makes sense for you, you know, to a convenient alternative target. Okay, that makes it sound really bad. I would say it makes it sound really unhealthy. Neurotic projection is perceiving others as operating in ways one unconsciously finds objectionable in yourself. Duh. But this is a song we're talking about here. Complementary projection, positive, is assuming that others do think and feel in the same way that you do. Well, it could be like, yeah, wrong, wrong, wrong. Those people might not be thinking those good, positive things or have those good, positive motivations. Complementary projection is assuming that others can do things as well as you. I don't have that problem. I'm not gonna say. No, I don't have the problem where I think that everybody can like do things as well as me. Usually I think that people can do things better than me. That's my problem. That's a problem I have. All right, so I think that there's a possibility of when you listen to a song over and over again and you haven't seen the lyrics all together, that you might project some of your own meanings into the lyrics. And even though some of the lyrics might not make sense into the meaning that you get from it, because you're listening to, especially because sometimes it's hard to understand all the words of the lyrics, but even if you do, like I think I personally sort of listen to the lyrics that make sense with what I'm wanting it to be about, that I exclude the lyrics that I hear that don't have to do with the meaning that I'm thinking about. And that's fine. I think, well, I'm not going to say it's fine because I'm not the artist, but I think a lot of artists who, let's say, put their songs out so that they can be played for masses of people on the radio, they probably get to the point where they understand that people are going to have different meanings that they take from it. People that do art in terms of paintings and all of that, they sometimes get to that point and sometimes they don't. If they don't, it's kind of aggro, and I feel bad for them because I hope that they would. I also have done paintings and I sort of would like to control what I think people think about it, but no, it's never that straightforward. So just be glad that people are applying themselves to it. That's powerful. That's a good thing about art, if you can allow that. But I can say that, no, it's my painting. You should think this of it. Obviously, it's this, this, and this. I could write you a whole like synopsis of what this painting has to do with. Just appreciate it, could you, for that? Yeah. Art. It's subjective. So even if you're the artist, I don't know whether or not you have the right to control how people interpret or what they use to interpret the meaning of what you have produced, that they have a response to. I don't know. Actually. I don't know. All I know is, being an artist myself, I kind of would like to give them, I would like to have myself. I would like to have more control, but I also know that that's not right. I can't control people in general, regardless of if you're an artist or not, no matter how amazing you are or not. Yeah, gotta accept that you don't have control of other people. And you shouldn't either. That's the other thing, is like, it's not like you gotta work harder to control people. Not necessarily. That's the art of life, is learning that you can't control. And the only thing you can control is yourself. If you're lucky, probably not even that. Probably hard to even control yourself. All right, so just the title, I Was Wrong. The title, I Was Wrong, by Sisters of Mercy. They did a song called I Was Wrong. I have to say, it just relieves me just to hear someone say, I was wrong. It's powerful to hear, I was wrong. If you can project something into that, it feels powerful. Okay? And even better, if the person that's saying, I was wrong, is talking about what you need them to be saying that about. I was wrong. I might just play this in the background. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to say these are the lyrics that that resonate with me. You say, stay and never leave. You say, meant forever. I could believe you, but I don't. You say we're almost all alone together. All alone. You say you will. I know you won't. I was wrong. I was wrong to ever doubt. I was wrong. Sorry. I went on my own there. I can get along without. I can love my fellow man, but I'm damned if I'll love yours. That one, those two lines there, that actually kind of resonates with me. I'm not sure how. In a bar that's always closing, okay, it's always going to almost close. Okay, you're running out of time. In a world where people shout, I don't want to talk this over. I don't want to talk it out. I'm done. I've done that. Spent too much energy doing that. That's my part there. I was quite impressed until I hit the floor. Isn't that what friends are for? I'm not sure about the hitting the floor part, but isn't that what friends are for? This one. This line, these two lines actually. Pain looks great on other people. That's what they're for. Pain looks great on other people. Isn't that what they're for? Sounds pretty antisocial. All right, so the paragraph. I was wrong. I was wrong to ever doubt. I can get along without. Self-sufficiency. No, we're not. We want to be, because we can control that little environment where we are, but we really can't, because there's always an influx of people and situations that are coming in. I can love my fellow man, but I'm damned if I'll love yours. So no, I haven't chosen to love your fellow man. I can love my fellow man in general, but like I'll be damned if I fucking love your fellow man, because that's your person that you chose into your life. I'm not going to love them. I didn't choose to. That's what I think. That's what I think of this song. Okay, Sisters of Mercy, I was wrong. This is what I have to say about it. I love to hear I was wrong from someone who really means it, who's really a strong person, by the way, a powerful person, strong, powerful person who I love, who I have respect for, who's in my life. I don't care how intimate it is. Someone who I think of as strong. I'm a strong person. Strong people have a hard time admitting they were wrong. And for good reason, because we live in this world, right? Why the heck would we say we're wrong unless we're strong enough to say it? And if we're strong, it's harder to say it because it means more. Yeah, it's kind of like this double-edged sword. So the stronger you become, the harder it is to admit, because, not because you're not strong enough to admit it, but because it's like, wow, I'm so strong and still it was wrong. If you don't get it, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's kind of complicated. It's like not a Sunday morning type thought process for myself either. So, yeah. So saying you were wrong is a powerful thing, but if you don't really mean it or understand what you mean by that, well, it can diminish the meaning. So, I was wrong is something that I crave to hear from someone who knows what they're talking about and knows what they mean, that we're talking about the same thing. Someone that can admit that they were wrong and actually look at it and say, I don't know exactly how I was wrong. I'm vulnerable. It's like this. It's like bowing your head down in humility. Not in weakness or being like an idiot, but just being a really strong person and saying, I was wrong. I don't really know, but I've been thinking about it and I know I was wrong. Sometimes it's a little too late because I've already done the damage. Like my childhood bully, one of my childhood bullies in like maybe 8th grade, came to me probably 10 years later we were both in part of the, well, I was in the wedding of my second cousin, first cousin's once from, anyway, it doesn't matter. I was in the wedding party of that cousin. I think it's the only wedding party I've ever been in. But one of my childhood bullies, don't have just one of my childhood bullies came up to me and apologized. My mom told me in advance that she was going to do this. A few years in advance, she said she's going to apologize to you. She feels really bad. Her life has gone to shit. And she kind of attributes part of it to being awful towards you and other people. I don't know. I had already forgiven her and gotten over it. But when she came through the receiving line to shake my hand or whatever the heck they do when I was one of the brides of matrons of, not of honor, but one of them. For my first cousin once removed. She apologized to me for picking on me in 8th grade. She was at least 1 or 2 years older than me. I don't know. Anyway, I said, okay, thanks. It's okay. I said it's okay because literally it had been so long and people had picked on me so much since then. I wasn't harboring problems with this person. I was having trouble with my own self. Okay. So it caused lots of repercussions that, she wasn't really responsible for. So I said, it's okay. But she clearly needed to say more. She was effusive. She had had a shitty life. She had been dealt shitty cards in her life. And I'm not going to say I'm responsible for that. I'm not a witch, really, for real. I would love to have been a witch who could have caused that. But no, I had let go of that. There were worse people in my life since then. So yeah, so I would say hearing I was wrong is amazing. But sometimes it's too little too late. You know, when you've caused someone some pain, major pain, and then made them feel alone, or they've already been alone, and you're doing awful things that make them feel ganged up on, a lot of people are against them. And legitimately, saying you were wrong after how many years? 6 years? 5 years? Plus? Well, there's only so much you can do with that, saying you were wrong. But it is lovely to hear sometimes when it's somebody that you're still close to. It's rare to hear it from someone that you're still close to who really gets what it means to say you were wrong. A lot of times it takes a lot longer than that. And it's harder for them to admit the real all-inclusive aspects of what was wrong. So I'm going to link to the video, some aspect of the Sisters of Mercy video, because it's so old. I was wrong. And I'm going to link to the lyrics as well below. Good luck with you all finding that together. But this song has really stuck with me this past week. I told someone I was wrong, and I've been trying to tell them for a little while, but it was hard to say it, so I wasn't sure how it was going to be received. I mean, it's kind of too little too late is what I expect to hear, because that's what's the case. I expect. So what the heck? Too little too late. Just be a better person. Don't be sorry. Change. That's what my ex-husband used to say about people. And I agree. Don't be sorry. Change. Change. Actually, changing, being better in the future is a lot more important than saying you're sorry and asking for forgiveness. Because asking for forgiveness, that's for you. Not always for them. Because if you don't have a plan for changing and making it better in the future so that you don't do this, don't cause this harm, don't make these mistakes, then what good does it do? You've got to stop hurting people. Even if you were wrong. Do that. All right, you guys, take care. And glad to make this video. It's a little bit creative, a little bit off the wall. So I hope that you like it. All right, I'm going to title it something like, I Was Wrong. I was wrong. Okay. Love you all, and I really mean that.